So a little while ago, I found myself in the middle of central Ohio for a couple of days and I didn't have anything to do, and I was like, what is there to do in central Ohio? This is not your average museum. It's not just a stop on your way by as you're passing through. This is a destination. If you want to see planes, rockets, and military memorabilia tracing the history of flight from its earliest inceptions to modern warfare, it's time to start planning your next vacation to Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation. You probably know that the Wright brothers flew their first powered airplane near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, but make no mistake, the Wright Flyer was developed and built in their hometown of Dayton, Ohio, where they returned after their successful 1903 powered air flights and founded the Wright Company in 1909 to manufacture aircraft for the US government. From drones to ICBMs and decommissioned nuclear bombs, if it was flown or used by the United States Army Air Corp or the United States Air Force, this museum probably has it, including the only B-2 stealth bomber on display, the original F-22 Raptor prototype, and its competition, the YF-23 prototype, the XB-70 Valkyrie supersonic bomber, the X-32 Joint Strike Fighter, the VZ-9AV Avrocar flying saucer, and hundreds of other unique and fantastic aircraft from throughout history. The National Museum of the United States Air Force is the largest and oldest military aviation museum in the world. It has 2 times more exhibition and maintenance floor space than the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, clocking in at a whopping 1 million square feet on a 400-acre plot just outside of the home of the Wright brothers. At a brisk pace, it'll take you hours, if not days, to go through all of the exhibits. So spend a day, spend 2, or if you're like me, spend a week. Sign up to visit the presidential and R&D galleries, or book your guided tour through the museum's restoration area. Did I mention that admission is free? Imagine the aerial acrobatics and skill of pilots engaged in the dogfights between piston-driven planes like the American P-51 Mustang and the British Spitfires flying against the Japanese Mitsubishi Zero and the German Messerschmitt Me-262, the world's first jet-powered fighter aircraft. Crawl through the bomb bay of a B-29 Superfortress and fly through the history and evolution of aerial warfare from the Korean War and Vietnam conflicts with the F-84 Thunderjet, the MiG-15, the B-52 Stratofortress bomber, the MiG-21, and the F-4 Phantom II. Meet advanced stealth aircraft like the F-117 Nighthawk. Find yourself in the cockpit of an F-16 Fighting Falcon. Or make friends with 2 of my favorite planes, the SR-71 Blackbird and the A-10 Warthog. And if the weather's nice, take a stroll through the outdoor air park where massive cargo planes are on display, like the C-60 Lodestar, the C-130 Hercules, or the actual C-17 plane that was used in the movies Iron Man and Transformers. Nothing can compare to being dwarfed by a B-1B supersonic bomber or standing next to a decommissioned thermonuclear warhead with enough power to destroy a city 10 times over. If you love planes, then you have your next vacation destination. Or if you can't make it to Ohio, take a virtual tour of the galleries online and donate to the Museum Foundation to help it preserve these aircraft for future generations and to help the museum with its planned expansion into a 4th aircraft hangar. You can find the links to the virtual tour and donation page in the description below. So bring your camera, make a video to share, and subscribe to Tech Laboratories for more videos that I filmed while visiting the museum. If you think a museum like this is where planes go to die, think again. This is airplane heaven. This is where airplanes go to live forever. For Tech Laboratories, I'm Tech Adams, saying keep thinking, and thanks for watching.